Well, God damn it, you know what this is, right? Yeah, it's time for the fuel stabilizer to go in the bike because we're now what November 26, 27, 6, 7. Yeah, end of season, man, end of season. So this kind of sucks. So, anyways, without any further ado, let's get the stabilizer in the bike, top it up, take it for a little quick rip, and almost get ready to kind of put it away for the winter here. So, oh God, I hate doing this. This is the worst thing ever. So, welcome back to another upload of It's a Dyer Thing. It's the end. It's the end, my dear. So, anyways, before we go any further ahead, don't forget to hit the notification and the subscription. This way you'll always be up to date on everything that we do. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so don't let the sun fool you in any way. It's quite cold, and I'm very thankful that I have heated grips on. Let's see, what is our ambient temperature outside currently right now in the sun is 10 degrees at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, sunny afternoon. But it's cold. It's definitely cold. So, you know, that's my kind of my threshold is the 10 degrees. When it kind of gets to 10 degrees and lower, it's really almost time to put it away, right? So I'll do like little short runs like this. And so what we're doing today is actually an audio test. So I've been messing around for quite some time now with my Sena headset and the Meshport Red with the Ace Pro 2. So all that kind of works. And then I had a bit of a snag when it came to the actual mic and the output feed and all that. It was kind of a little bit loud and it wasn't working very well. So hopefully if you are seeing this video is because I've kind of worked out all the kinks for the most part, and we got some second audio coming into this video. And again, I'm hoping that this is working because then you're watching this. So I am now, as you can see, I am running my Ace Pro 2, and then I got a wireless setup here with the mic adapter onto the Ace Pro 2, which is now broadcasting a Bluetooth receiver and transmitter to a Synco 5G headset, which that is now wrapped in a towel and placed underneath my seat, so you can actually, hopefully, fingers crossed, you're also hearing the engine noise, and hopefully it's not too loud. So I don't have, I can adjust low pass noise and high pass noise, and I think that would be what you would refer to as ambient noise, nonsense, whatever. I'm coming to a blank here. So anyways, it's cold. I'm just going to take a little quick rip. As you see, I did put officially I put the fuel stabilizer into the bike, just meaning that, you know what, I'm not going to be going through as much fuel in the winter months. I'll be going through zero fuel in the winter months. So we are parking them up now for, yeah, I'd have to say a good 5-6 months. That's the drawback here of living in Ontario, Canada, north of the border and east of the sunshine. So we're faced with these long, boring, cold winters, though we haven't had much snow in the past couple of years. But you know what? It's just not worth riding. The weather really isn't cooperating. Let me move over. However, it doesn't mean I don't want to stop riding two wheels, so I'm don't be laughing, don't be hating on me, guys, but I am kind of considering looking for here, I'm going to sneak in right here, thank you very much. I've been looking around for an electric scooter. Why? Because I still want to get out and just ride a little bit, and I really wouldn't mind if I drop or go down on a little scooter that still boogies, don't mind you, right? So I'm looking at the Phantom, what is it? The Apollo Phantom V3 V4 model, right? So full suspension and all this, and it's got Ludo mode, which is like super crazy mode. So it's got some power, two-wheel, all-wheel drive, I guess, if you want to call it like that, right? So it gives me something that, you know what, if you get into like a semi-decent day like this, again, you know, you can't really go anywhere, and especially in Toronto. you got to go really far. You got to go out of your way to get some really nice roads where, you know what, there's a lot of little twisties in some trails and some bicycle paths that would kind of give you the same, you know, acceleration feeling of, you know, motorcycling. So I got to find something that's going to kill my time. I got to find something that's gonna help me pass through this winter there. So, but anyways, yeah. I really do hope this audio setup is going to work really nice. So again, I'm sure I still got some tweaking, and it's such a bummer that I started this way too late with the Sena Meshport Red. I wish I had known this, but again, I'm so very thankful for Mr. Joel, who kind of brought this up to my attention, you know, because I really, honestly, I had no idea that this product actually existed and that it worked the way we wanted it to work, right? With, especially now with the newer action cams, right? So the GoPro 13s or the Ace Pro 2s and stuff like that. So that is a big plus. Oh my God, look how much people gapping all the time. I'm going. So, but yeah, no, it's been pretty cool. So, anyways, let's give it an audio test and see how well it works. I'm hoping that we're not going to peak the mic, right? So, but again, that's some messing around. So normally people would put it in tank bags or tail bags or pockets. So I've got it, like I said, I have a dead cat on it. Not that that would do anything while it's in the towel, but I did put a dead cat on it. And then I wrapped it up in a microfiber cloth, and I've got it literally right underneath my seat, under the rider position, right behind the battery on the MT10, because there really isn't much room underneath the seat. But I was thinking, if I go there, I'm hoping that it would, for the most part, block a lot of the wind and a lot of the turbulent noise, because if I have it in my jacket, I know my jacket's getting buffeting and stuff like that from this little shield and all this setup that I got up front. It does make a lot of turbulent wind, which then I think that would reflect onto the, ooh, nice Mercury. That would reflect onto the audio portion of it. So again, I might have to mess around with the high passes notes and the low pass notes. But that's the one thing about cold weather riding, you really gotta watch out. There's not only the time change that we all went through, getting darker earlier and stuff like that, then the road conditions are always a little bit more slick, so you do have to be very cautious when you're riding and not ride like an a-hole, which is what I'm doing. No. Anyways, I'm cycling the fuel stabilizer in through the fuel tank and in through the fuel system. This way I know it's going to be there and it's going to be good for quite some time. Now, unfortunately, I'm still like a full tank, so that kind of sucks. Unfortunately, I wasn't anticipating us to get super cold super fast like this. We were still running in the 23 degrees and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden it dropped down to the 10, and it's staying 10 to the negative, or 10 to the 0 at night times now for what it seems to be a long time. So I don't see any perceived future of another nice super day to get back out for a long ride. So I filled it up with 91% octane versus 94, whatever. But with a fuel stabilizer, that should be okay. I'll just top it up before I park it up. So, anyways, that wasn't the whole purpose. The purpose is testing the audio, getting our butt out for one last ride. Oh my God, my legs are cold. Again, heated grips. Gotta love them heated grips. That makes a whoop of a difference. Moving over. Let's go. There's VP Sports over here. I haven't been here in a long time, and I need a new pair of shoes, so let's go shopping. The best way to do shopping is on a motorcycle, because this way you can't leave with a whole lot of stuff. So anyways, that's it, guys. Another fantastic season. again, if I do end up getting that scooter, I'm for sure going to be making some videos on that, right? We're going to, I don't know, I'm going to have some fun. Call me a nerd or whatever, I don't care. You know what, it's two wheels and that's all that matters, is that I get out and I play, and I have some fun. And other than that, I'm sure we're going to do a couple of winter events with the two-wheel Moto Markham group, which is the group I manage here in the Markham-Scarborough region. So we'll definitely get together, maybe get out, do some karting or something like that. So whatever we do, I will make sure we get some videos on that. And then, winter months are going to be upon us. So at work, we're very fortunate enough that we're going to have the sleds again for one more year. So if we do get some snow, and if the trail conditions are favorable, then we will get out and play on that. So for the most part, we don't really get super lot of snow here in the Toronto region. So you never know. You never know what's going to bring, right? So this global warming, I've yet to see any evidence of that because, you know what, it still gets cold. But anyways, till next time, y'all be good, be safe, have fun, take care. Don't forget, keep it covered. Yes. I, SVP Sports. Any parking somewhere for me? Oh yeah, right here. Alright, bye-bye guys. But hopefully, yeah, so if you're getting this audio as well, let's see what is better, the going to or coming from the kick pickup. Which audio do you prefer sounds more crisp? But, I mean, if you're only listening to one audio, that means the second audio sucked. And it was peaking too much, too loud, and then that was no good. So, again, if you're listening to this video or you're seeing this video, that means it all worked. And we're in the good direction for 2026. Don't forget, November is right around the corner, and there is going to be a couple of new launches on some new bikes coming out from all the markets. So do stay tuned to that. It's going to be, hopefully 2026 is going to be pretty exciting. I know for Yamaha, we do have a couple of new exciting announcements that are coming. So hopefully that will bring back some flavor to the industry. Get more people into our product and our brand, and hopefully just allow us to play some more. Other than that, I don't know. What else is there really new to? I mean, wow, a summer has come and gone already so fast. It's absolutely unbelievable. So, all right, let's keep an eye out because nobody else is paying attention. The amount of people that go through red lights. I like this bike, I really do. So I've had it now. This is my, it was a 2023. So this is now my second year onto the MT10 SP, and I love it. I really do. It's a keeper because, well, I've got it posted for the past 2 years and nobody wants to seem to buy it. So I don't know. I don't care. I absolutely love this bike. It's an everything bike, and you really have to try it in order to understand it and actually appreciate what the MT10 can do. Just looking at it, spec sheets, and listening to people ride, you really got to get on that bike and give it a try. Everybody that I've allowed to try this bike, they just fell in love with it right away. So I now currently have, 24,000 kilometers on it in the past 2 years. And she is going strong. She is fantastic. And looks like she's going to be with me again for 2026. We got a couple of good rides getting set up there, so we are going to be heading down to Pennsylvania a couple of times, and then we will like to do also West Virginia this year. We're not going to go down to Tennessee, North Carolina. That is a little bit too far for what it gives. I mean, it's fun. It was nice, but yeah, I think this year, West Virginia, I've plotted out a couple of really nice routes, and I think they're going to give us equal amount as fun and holy shit, grab me handle, knuckle biting, white knuckling roads that I've got laid out up in the back mountains, and really fine twisty single track roads. I think it's going to be cool, right? So there'll be a few of us. We're going to be trailering down, and yeah, we're going to get down there and have some fun. Hopefully we may have some new bikes that we'll be riding with at the same time, so I do have something on order. Of course, if you've been following any of my videos, you'll know exactly what it is, which is the R9. I think I'm still going to go with it, so it's still on order. Fingers crossed that I get it. So that's a different question, right? So, but if not, it'll be on the MT10. As for Sage's direction, because he still has the 2025 MT10, it is posted up for sale. If it goes for 26, that's going to be good on him. What is he going to do? He's kind of a little bit unsure right now. So he's been riding bikes for his entire living life, which is only 23 years. He finally finished his G2 license, so now he can actually get behind the wheel of a car. So I think he's almost kind of going that way. I think he's actually looking at like a Ford F-150 pickup with an EcoBoost or something like that. Does that mean he's going to go back with a bike? He's not too sure, but I said, you know what, Sage? I've got enough bikes myself that I can always lend it to you. I have no problem. I would rather you get a car, and then it'll serve a little bit better purpose for what he needs to do. And when he does want to ride, and if he's got the itch to ride, he can jump on one of my bikes anytime. So let's see. Again, 2026 is going to be exciting. It's going to be fast. It's going to be coming in hard. We're going to have some fun. But let's see what brings us and what the plate brings us, right? So anyways, again, audio test number 2. This is the mic wireless in my pocket with my Meshport Plus Red, Meshport Red, sorry, onto the Sena Ace Pro 2 dual audio setup, so you can hear the sound of the succulent motorcycle and my sexy sounding voice. Till next time, y'all be good, be safe, have fun, take care. Don't forget, keep it covered. Thank you for joining 2025. Yuppers. Bye-bye.